Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to our continuing saga here on Oslo S morning. 8:25 in the morning now. We started here at 5:25. Medium level difficulty timetable map here in Railroute. Definitely been focusing more attention here now that it's out of early access and things have kind of stabilized. If you were following my Endless series that I had started at one point, you will have seen like we were literally almost every episode had an update or two in between. It was getting a little crazy to follow along, and they made some major gameplay dynamic changes. So, now that they're out of early access, I'm definitely trying to dig into it a little bit more because I really, really do enjoy this. This is one of those, like, if you like, I guess, puzzle games to some degree. Okay, this one is set to go. So let's see, we can get this one next to 1. Trains, the concept of it, just complexity of networks and whatever. This one definitely is interesting. So I've enjoyed it a long time in early access. I've got videos on the channel from a while ago if you want to understand kind of how to play certain pieces and so forth. There's a bit of that. If you got questions, I'm always happy to add whatever expertise I can to things. But I was always, my timetable things typically were walkthroughs where basically I showed you how to do a timetable map, but I never really found a good timetable map that I felt I could just do kind of as a let's play and that you could watch and in essence see how to do it, but that I could keep talking through it and so forth, because if you get into the more difficult maps, I mean, a lot of the medium maps even would be a challenge, but when I came across this one and I tried it for about half an hour, I was like, this might actually work out pretty nicely, so let's give it a go. And so that's what we've been doing, and I think it's worked pretty well. I mean, this will be our last full hour here. The next one will be a little bit shorter, at least in gameplay. I mean, I can't imagine I'm going to talk for 20 minutes afterwards, but yeah, there will be a shorter episode to wrap this up because it's supposed to be 4 hours and 40 minutes. Alright, so from here, which is down here, we're going to 8. Oslo South 8. Everybody's facing the right direction. Alright, he's got to get out here. This tends to be a very, very busy thoroughfare, as do 1 and 2 coming out of here, with most of the things kind of as you see. They're about 2 minutes apart. They're heading out that way. Alright, so is 3 clear? 3 is clear. So now once this line comes up, because I've had switching problems here. It's not caught me, thank goodness, but I'd rather not create more complexity than I need to, because for the same reason, that's why I didn't schedule this one yet. I just kind of want to make sure things are moving before I do anything. Alright, he's going to Old South 3, which is that one there. Alright, and this one is going to go... Alright, Follobanen 1 is right there. So basically, we're going to come over here and here. So once this one gets through, that'll be good. And then this one's going to come up to the tunnel. So I think I can actually go ahead and get that going. Okay, he's going to tunnel 2. Alright. And then... Oh, I haven't... Now I was waiting and I almost forgot to do this one. Good news is, on this medium difficulty, it doesn't get us for hitting a signal, so I don't have to redo things if that happens. But it does, have other situations where sometimes I just get overwhelmed and get lost. And so there have been some restarts. We'll see if this is the first one that makes it without it. I'm hopeful. You know, we've got less than 100 trains. Scenario started with 252. So that means we've done over 150 of them already. And, you know, I'd say we're probably going to get through a good chunk of the rest in this episode here. We're going to get to 925, and then we'll call it again. But let's see. I've got that one. So you'll notice, you know, the way I tend to do this is just kind of plan ahead where I can, again, because now 4 is next. All right, now I can do 4. So we can go here, and then we're going to 9 north. That's there. Now this one's likely going to then turn into heading out on this network. That's typically what happens. There we go. So in 3 minutes, it's going to be, what, going to number 2, which is the same place this one's going. Sometimes that happens too. They don't always alternate. That one is stopping. So is that one. It just works out. All right, let's turn him around because he's at a dead end. All right, I figured it was going to be over here, but I can't always keep them straight in my head. All right, so this one is coming from here. Whoops. Let's get him on the track, just so everybody's got as much time as possible. And then he's going to 7 north, which I got a little messed up once with something, but it all worked out. I think he's the one going to 6, so we should be fine because the other one's not even showing up for 3 minutes, so the whole route may be clear before I get there. All right, that one is set. Next one that's leaving is this, so we're going to get that one lined up there. And then we've got that, and then we need this one going to Oslo. Whoops, Oslo South. So we're going to go down here because the south ones are always a bit more challenging to get to. So he's probably going to sit for a bit because that's what tends to happen with these. Whoops, let me get him turned around. All right, and he's just going to Haven, so that one's easy enough. All right. Oh yeah, so I think this one, I don't remember if this one had come from here, but either way. No, that one had come. So I thought there was one that I had to play around with here, but maybe not. Oh, you know what? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's going down in a little bit. That will happen within this hour. Now the question is, yeah, it looks like, yeah, it'll be leaving by 8:58. So that's going to probably be the most challenging train I've got in this session right now, at least what I've seen. All right, this now needs to come down here and then leave there. Okay, we're down there. And now we've got that one routed. We have the next one routed because that one's going to south. So now can't get 3 done yet. So we're backed up a bit. All right. These 2 are ready to go. So we're going to have a couple trains moving in a moment out of the main Oslo stations. 20 platforms between everything, so definitely a lot going on at the station here. All right, so that one's heading out there. Everything seems to be going to the right places. That's always a good thing. All right. Whoops. I did not realize it was this line. So let me get that. That's going to 7, and then that is going there. So that will get both of those going. Thought it was on 2, I don't know why. But easy enough of a fix, just get the lines updated and we're all good. Alright, so we're going to go to 1 there. Alright, at this point, again, I can get 3 set up, so that's going to go to south 1. Then we're going to have one down here. Is it going to go to 8? No, it's not. It's going to come down here, and it's going to go up here, and then go to 9. Question is it going to do it before this one goes through? It may. So I'm going to set this one up again so that it can go as quickly as possible. Not quite sure. I think that we've got a train on its way there. I don't remember. But I think it left that platform a while ago and it's in the tunnel. That's the challenge. You can't really, that I know of, click on the train in the tunnel, so. Whoops. There we go. I don't know what locked meant. Hopefully nothing. I don't seem to have any error or anything, so I think we're okay. Alright. So yes, that'll go through there. Because, yeah, the other thing I can do, because it does seem smoother. Although, you know what? This is an automatic signal. Let me just do that. Yeah, there we go. And now it's on its way. That still has 3 minutes. Because either way, like, it has to get through here. I mean, it might be a few extra moments, but we've got 3 minutes to get from there to there. It should be okay. Alright. I don't have this one set yet, so that one's going to go to Oslo North 10. And then we're going to get one coming out of here, going to Oslo 6 South. So we'll go here and here. Should be all set. Hopefully everybody's going where they need to go. I think they are. So I think we're in good shape. Alright. 8:39, 8:40, we're going to get a bunch of new trains coming through our network. So we're definitely going to have to work on those. And then, alright, this one is going to go up here. So let's see. Alright, so I should be able to get that one, and then, whoops. Where's he coming in? There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then I can go here, and then they'll flip each other out when they need to. That should work. This one's going to Herboven 2, or Hovedbanen. Hovedbanen, I think is what that is. And so yeah, 1 minute and 15 seconds, but if it's not through, it's going to be really, really close. Because at this point, we're definitely running pretty quickly. Alright, I didn't have that, so let's get ourselves routed up here, down there. Alright. And then we've got that one done. Again, when this one clears, we'll get number 3 done. Alright, I can get this one routed, so it's ready to go. Alright, so this is now going to Old South 2, which is this. Alright, so where is everybody? Is he going to the right place? Yes, he's going to 1. Because this other one's going... Oh, it's also going to 1. Alright, so I'm going to go through here. And then again, with the manual settings, we've got to do a bit. But we'll route all that, and then everything can kind of move on its own. Where are we at? There we are. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to have one coming out of here again, going to 4, so we're going to go on that same upper track now, And we're going to go here and here. And then that they will route a little bit separately. Alright, that one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. Alright, and then we need this. So this one's now going to 8, which is again a kind of a normal routing that we have to those. And then this is going to 5. So all of these are in later sequence, so hopefully they'll be all good. Alright, this one's that one going to 4 that we talked about, and we've got this one down here heading up to 8. And I think that's both the north. Yeah, they're both blue. So the trains do change the color of the kind of the platforms they're headed to, so that sometimes helps. Alright, and then this is going to go through to here. So again, we've got 30 seconds till they clear up, but should be okay. Alright, so we've got that. Number 4 I can work on. That'll go to 3. Which is open, which is nice to see. Alright, that will get that on the network. And there comes 4, get that on the network. And then we're coming from up here, and we're going to Oslo. What happened? Whoops, let me find it. Something's stuck somewhere. Stopping at station. Okay, I'm a little confused. It might have been this one that didn't clear for a bit. I think I'm okay. That was just a bad sound. So, alright. Not seeing anything that's giving me a problem. So like I said, I think I'm alright, so we'll continue. But I'm a little worried. Alright, so now I've got this one going to 1. So let's get that routed as quickly as we can. Alright, he needs to go there. Alright, so this one needs to go down here and here. Alright, this needs to go here, 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 and here. See, I think it might have been this one that had to go and then might have immediately flagged and then was able to keep going, because we don't have anything kind of hanging out in the wrong place, if you want to say that. Alright, so this one was the one I was trying to do, where it was going to go to Old South 5. So we're going to go down here and here. Alright. So this comes through. Alright, this one's going to North 7. Yes, I know that one has to come out there. Alright. So we should be all set. Alright, this one needs to go. We got that one stuck there. Alright, let's see. We need 3 set to 1. That'll go there. Let's get him turned around. Let's see who's next. Alright, so they're going to go to 1. So we're going to get that one taken care of. Everybody there is set. Alright. So 3 is set. I need to get this, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Need to get this next one set from here. That's going to go to 7. So we'll get that there. Oslo South 7. And then up here, he's going to go to 2. So we've done that before, that's for sure. He's headed to 1. And that's going to get us going. Whoops. Lost some sound again. Not quite sure because I'm clicking. I think it's because of those tags. Somehow that's like a sound deadening zone or something. Maybe I'm just nuts and that's what it appears to be doing. Alright, so we're going to get over here in about a minute. We're going to get something coming in. There, okay, a little bit earlier, I guess. I suppose they come in a minute before then they need to stay at the station. So like this one here, because it's passing, will come closer to 8:47. But, alright, so this one's coming in here. This is the trickier one to deal with in a bit. Alright, so we've got that. I'm going to get this one lined up so we don't have anything hanging up on that end. But yeah, we've had one of these that come down and then it's going to go sit over there for a little bit. So it's not terrible for sure, but it's a bit different. Alright, and this one's going to go to 9. Alright, so he's coming in there. And then I'll have to see. They're going to 7. This one is going to... Where's Fala? No, I'm confused. Where is Fala Balin or whatever? Oh, that's that one there. I know where that is. It's right here. So that will go right through there. Looks like then we're going to Haven. Alright, that one's set. This one needs to come through to the yard, so it's going to go there. This one's turning around. It's interesting that that one is, am I going to the right place? Yeah? Alright. Alright, because this needs to come down here and here. Make sure. Alright, where? Oh, okay. Like I'm hearing another one. I don't want to run into a problem. Alright, this is going from 1 to 7. So I think we're just going to run over this way. Just get it over there as smoothly as we can. Okay, turn this one around. It's not going to be for a while, but we do want to turn it around. There's a lot of things leaving this location, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Alright, and then we've got this one going to Oslo 5. So it's just going to follow in there. End up in the same location there. But obviously that one will be clear very soon. And again, this one's going to 9. And so on 3, we're then going to Old South 3, which is here. So yeah, we're going to go up here to avoid blocking anything. We're going to use the manual switch that we have available to us there. Alright, and then this should head out. And these basically will all take off at the same point. Alright, now I can get this one routed to 1. Alright, and we're going to get the one to show up here in a bit. Alright, so that one's, whoops. This one's going to be first, but I want to get that and that. Alright, so we'll get that. because there's a little bit of potential traffic there, because in about another minute or so, we've got another one coming through, but this one's going to 2, which is accurate. Alright. Alright, that one is good. And then this one's going to basically head over there. So, oh, it's going to number 2. So I do have to be careful with that, because there is something going to number 1. Oh, the one that's coming up from up there. But once this is through, like that will clear up there. That one is set. So, going relatively well, I think. Alright. It's getting me a little worried, because I'm like, why is it not white? But it's not arrived and kind of said that it's locked in. So once it gives us the points, then it'll change, and then it goes to white, because basically it's done with its route. It's ready to go then. Alright, I think we've got everything set at this point that I can. And again, we'll get a few trains coming in. Alright, somehow this one isn't ready, but now it is. So let me just make sure. Yep, it's going to 1. I don't know that there's any other way, easy way to get to 2, so I think we do have to let it wait for that. Not sure what I had there, but alright. Hopefully not something that was messed up, but yeah, these are actually separate lines here. Okay, this one's coming in. It's got time to spare, but now we've gotten those. And then there'll be another one over there, so we're going to want to do that as the next thing. But yeah, we're going to get a couple quick hits there before we know it. Alright, this one's ready to go to 1. So we're going to get that. And then we're going to go ahead and take this one to Old North 2. So it's going to come up here and head right where that one is sitting. And then from down here, we're going to 9. So I think we'll go, well, I did that before and I don't know that I need to. So let me go up this way, because the challenge becomes, yeah, that's only 2 minutes away. And then basically this one needs to go to Haven and leave. Alright, so that, yeah, that's why they're on separate lines, because otherwise they'd be waiting, where this one, you know, now needs to go to 2. Alright, this needs to go its normal route off. Again, very standard for what we've got going on lately. Alright, and then we're going to have this one. Oh, interesting. So this one's just literally passing through. I haven't had that. So let's see. We're going to take it. Just take it this way. Trying to kind of come up with the straightest route I can. Alright, we're going to have to watch that one. That one's going to be challenging, because that's a freight cargo, so that one's going, oh, that one's going to 8. Is that me? That might be me from the one I just sent. Now we've got that one. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so we've got this coming through here, so I actually do need to clean this off. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have to think this freight through. Alright, Alright, where's that one? Down there? Yep. Alright, and that's not quite the next one. No, it is pretty close. So, because, yeah, this one's going to be coming this way. Do we have anything? Alright, we don't have anything coming from there, so I can use this other main line up here. So I'll go here, here, and then we'll come down here and here. Whoops. There we go. That should work. Alright, we'll go here, here, here. I'm going to have to keep an eye out, because certain ones aren't going to work very well. Alright, so here it comes. And again, this should be clear. The problem with is the freight is really slow. So that's going to be the issue, honestly. So this is going to Old South 1. Then this is going to Oslo 10. But usually 8 is relatively open. So the question is, you know, again, I need this one to clear. Okay. So I can get that one going, and then we'll get this one in here. Because this one has more time. It's 8:59. This one's 8:58. So I want to kind of keep things moving. Alright, so I need that one, and then I can do this one. Alright, that one's there. Alright, that one's there. The freight isn't a problem. Just trying to figure out what I've got. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. So this one goes there. And then this one goes there. Trying to make sure we're good. Then we've got this one going to Oslo 6 North, which will come up here and here. Alright, turn this around, Everybody's facing in the right direction. Alright, that's that. Alright, then we're going to have 4, and then we're going to have something here. So this one's going to go to 5. So we're going to come up here, go to 5. Alright, this one is going to go here and here. And then this one's going to head out on our normal route. And then this one, okay, let me get that going. This one is going to head over here. And then we'll go from there. All right. So we should be good. So I'm just trying to figure out. All right, so this is going to go to Old South 2, which is there. Alright, then we've got this one that should be taking us where we need to. And then 3 is going to happen in a bit. Alright, so I need to just get this one routed up here. That should be good. everything should be going soon. Alright, that's there. And once 3 gets out, we'll be in decent shape. And then we're gonna go here and here. Alright, so we should be all set with that. Alright, so the freight train needs to go later than this one, so I'm gonna wait on the freight. Well, I mean, at this point I think I can run the freight through, but I'm gonna wait on the freight until that one goes. Alright, this one should go here. And then this is going to come through this location. So there we go. That one will be leaving shortly. This one's already going. This one needs to turn around, but it's not going for a long time. And then this one will go in the normal course of events, out the normal route. Again, once this one gets through, we'll then be heading out that way, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so yes, so the next one's going to Oslo 5. Alright, and then I think I can do 3. That's going to South 3, which is there. And then this one, whoops. Alright, let's get him moving. Alright, so that one's there. So freight train, always a bit of a challenge, to say the least. But again, I should be okay. Like once this is past here, you know, it is speeding up, but it will only go to 120. But once it's past here, the freight can go. And then again, as long as it gets there within basically the next 3.5 minutes to this location, should be okay. So there we go. So now the freight will move again. Let's make sure we're clear. You know, the biggest thing is then, you know, how behind will that one be? But hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, we hit 6,000. Not sure if I had to eliminate any other thing where I was talking about that our target is 7610, I think. Alright, so this, as long as it hits in the next 50 seconds, which would be pretty bad if it didn't. There we go. So we're good there. Alright, and the freight is moving, and we're going to get this lined up there. Okay, so now I need to get this one figured out. So he'll be heading out and going to Oslo 3. So we want him to go up there and there. But he's going to show up at 9:04. So he's going to start making noise soon, honestly. So that's going to be a bit behind, but I can't do anything because I don't have a line to put him on. He has to go on 1. So as long as this train gets out of here within the next 40 or 50 seconds, we'll be good. That is a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Oh, that's just him. Alright, and then from here I need to go to Oslo 7. So we're just gonna head through there and there. That'll be there. Alright, just want to pay attention because I need to get him on the track right away. Come on. Alright, there we go. Plus 10. Awesome. So we still made it, but we had to be right on top of that one. Alright, so this one's going to 9. Okay, plus 10. Alright. So this should go shortly. Then this will go to Oslo South 1, which is here. Whoops. So he needs to go here and here. Oh boy, I've got a bunch of things slowing down here. Alright, they need to go there and there. So they're gonna go through. Alright, so I got a little messed up paying attention to the one thing, but I don't think I'm messed up enough that I'm gonna have a problem. Alright, so this one's going up to 3. It's got 5 minutes to get there. This one has, what, gotta be down here at 9:08. So again, we should be okay. Alright, let me get, this one is gonna go to 2. Alright, this one's going to 7. Alright, so it's in the right location. Everything's good there. Just make sure we don't have anything else that we're going to lose here. Alright, and again, once the 3 picks up, we can do number 4. In the meantime, I can get this one done. So this one's going up to 8. So that is set there. Everything appears to be doing all right. Again, we're trying to get to about 9:25 here. So about 20 more minutes. Then we'll be in good shape there. Be interesting how many more trains we have left for the last 40 minutes. So if we get below 40, like then we at least have less than 1 train a minute. Alright, so next is going to be this. So clicked off somewhere again. So keep moving there. That will get all of that done. And then we're going to need to get this over to number 1. So I am just going to put that on there because nothing else is really happening down here, because this is 14 minutes and 22 minutes. So this one we won't see within our span here in this episode. Alright, so this one needs to go to 2. So that one's set there. Again, this one needs to get there by 9:10. Should be fine. Alright, this one needs to go to 1. So we'll just get that all set up. And then this is going down our center track out this way to Hovedbanen. Alright, and now I can get number 4 set. Going to 10 north. That will be there. We've done this one down here. And then I need to get this one to Oslo 5, because that will basically clear this out in 2 seconds. And then that will go there. So everything's looking as we would expect. We're actually, I don't know, ahead of the game maybe a little bit. Like everyone's routed except the really long ones that we'd likely need to mess up with. We've also got a much shorter scroll bar here. So it seems that we're getting a little bit more manageable with things. It seems really long, but I guess it'll fit in that platform. Where's that one then going to? Alright. The normal Garden Obaman. But how long is it going to sit? 3 minutes, so not too bad. But these others will be gone by then. Alright, so this one will probably show up right around now. There we go. It gets there a minute ahead, gives us a minute warning when it's going to stop, and then goes from there. So this one again will be a passing, but we'll probably get both of those because the one up here, also, well, the one up there might not be a passing either. All right, and this one's going to Oslo 3 south, which we're just clearing out. All right, so that one is ready to go. Everything is moving as we would expect. All right. So I think I'm in good shape. Again, we'll have a couple trains start moving right away. All right, that's this one down here. That will be heading up to 8 up there. Now these guys are starting their trek. All right, so they're all set. And then we're going to be heading out of this track and going to 7 north. So let's see, here and here. Also done something like that before. So yeah, this one from 8 should be there. Again, that's like 4 or 5 minutes from now. So that should be okay. Alright, and then I need this one, so we're going to run this one up here. Again, do the manual thing. Whoops, path occupied. Didn't lose any points for that. I didn't think we would, but suddenly I was like, uh-oh. Just when you get the error, it's never a good thing. Alright, we've got more time to get him on, but now we've got, once he gets out, we can get them going, and similarly, once he gets out, we can get them going and get everybody in the process that we need them to be in. Alright, so they're going to Oslo 2. That seems to be like our favorite platform lately. I swear this one just came in here to Oslo 2, but maybe I'm nuts. Alright, so he needs to go to 2, so we can route that right away. And then, once that one gets set, we'll be good to go. We're actually a little ahead. So a lot of times we're already orange before we hit the turn, so this one's moving pretty efficiently. So that is good. Alright, that one is set. Everybody else that needs to be set is ready to go. Rest are, again, super long right now, but now I can get this one going. Oslo South 1, which is this one that's going to be vacated in a moment. So, couple trains moving right away again. Alright, that one made it. This one needs to be there by 9:14. Not terribly worried. Again, it might be a few seconds late, but I don't even think it will be. I think it will actually go pretty efficiently. Alright, so this one is leaving. Alright. That one should be coming soon. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this one set up to there. Because once this is done, then again, I need to kind of manually route it. But that's alright. Alright, everybody's moving. Gonna have one train, I guess 2 trains go off the map here. So we'll be down to 50 before we know it. There we go. And then this one is going to 1. And I assume that one is going off. Yep, that one's going to 2. Alright. So we finally get this one on. And then this one on. And then I assume very soon we'll get that one on. So again, we're going to have another one coming out of here. Interesting. And that one's going to go to 8. So we're going to go there. But I may actually want to turn that off first, because again, I want to route... Well, I'm not sure. 918... No, I don't want to. I want to do exactly what I had done. So then, yes, once this is clear of this, that will auto-switch, because this one's not leaving for 6 minutes. Alright, so that one is set. That's the most recent one. Then we're going here, which is down to this location. So that is going there. Alright, and then that is there. Seems to be mellowing out a little bit again, like it kind of was in that first hour. You know, because we are technically in the last hour at this point. You know, between that, from now till the end should be about 50 minutes. But again, we're going to do that last 40 minutes in a final episode. But about 10 more minutes here. So again, if we can get to 40, that would be great. I just don't know that that's what's going to happen. So, alright, so at this point I can get this one set to get going. That one's going to be good. That one's going to be good. So this one's going, yes, to Oslo 8. Oh, okay, so I'm going to need to do that, and then take it there after that. Then we'll have a full path through. And then I can do this to Oslo 9 north. And then off of the main track, we're going to Oslo 7 again. So we're just going to go head down the main line, because that will be nice and speedy. Alright, we'll be heading that out. I don't think we're going to be down to 40. We're not going to get 8 trains cleared in less than 6 or 7 minutes. So, sadly, I guess we're going to have a little more than 1 a minute to deal with. But once again, there may be a lot of quick exits and so forth when that starts to happen. Alright, so nothing till 9:20. Now we're going to have one up here. Let's see where he's going. So he's going to 6. Going to have to take one little peek, because what could happen is it's possible this train can go 120. That train can go 200. So what I may want to do... So let me change this out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this down here in case they need to pass each other, and then we'll get that one there. So it's possible that I'll have to flip these, but we'll see. See, I had an extra rule there, which obviously I don't need or want. You know, because both of these are passing, but this one's 2 minutes later, so it's possible it'll be there. I mean, either way will work. It'll be fine, but we'll see. And then, alright, and then we've got this going to Old South 1. Oh, they're both going to Old South 1. Interesting. Alright. Obviously that one's not staying very long. Alright, and then we're going to 1. Alright, so that is that one coming through. Now we should probably easily be at 6,500. Alright, turn it around. Okay, 12 minutes, so that'll be there for a long time. Alright, now at this point, I do want to get this cleaned up, because now I think we're in good shape. And basically we'll be getting this one at least there. It may not be off the map before we decide to back off. Whoops. A little bit of a hiccup, but again, we caught it right away. So, alright, and then this one is same path, so we will just get that going to avoid that problem. Okay, this one is set. Alright, and then this will be next, and then that one that's been waiting a long time will go after. So at this point I can route this one, and we'll be good. So the challenge is all of these are like basically unloading here at the end and taking a little bit of time. Alright, so this one's going to get moving in about less than a minute. What have we got? Alright, we've got the one up there. Do I have 4? Yes, I have 4 set up. And then I've got the one over here. So this one's going to Old South 6. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to go this way. Yep. So we're going to go through here. Old South 6. Just trying to make sure. Whoops. I see. Alright. So we want to let him go. And then he's going there. So now we're finally getting the train that's going to 6. This one's going to 7. So that'll all work out. It's got to be there in the next 3 minutes, really, if we're going to kind of the back end of the list. So, again, this one might just be moving GAG, go-ahead group, a regional versus the Airport Express, which is what Fly is. Alright, and then this one's coming through our middle section again. I was a little worried, but I'm like, no, the other one went through the middle already, so we're good. So that will get us there, 3:15. I think everybody that needs a route has a route. Alright, and then this one's going to go to 1. So we're going to go here, here, and here. So we're past 6,500, as I thought. So we're going to have about 1,000 points left. Got closer, honestly, than I thought we would. It looks like we'll be at 43, maybe 42 trains left for that last 40 minutes. But we'll see, because, yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. I mean, he'll have gotten triggered, because he has to be there by 9:25, and he'll be there well before that. But, it won't have left the map yet. Alright, so they're there. We'll get our 10 for that. And then this one will be heading off the map soon. And again, that one's ready, and then that one will be next. But just a lot of activity from Old South North, or Oslo S North. And then going there. Yeah, hopefully I wasn't saying Old South the whole time. It's Oslo South, Oslo North. You know, but I don't know if it's Oslo S, like it's Oslo South North, Oslo South South. You know, exactly how that's, you know, what the S in the center really stands for. Doesn't ultimately matter. Alright, here comes the other train that was able to go 200, so you can see it didn't arrive too much later after the other one, but we are getting to the point now where we're looking for a breaking point. Again, we might get one coming in here. That's just passing, so we probably won't have another train arriving It'll just be a matter of, you know, is everything else going? So there we go, we'll have that. And then let me just get these others set, hopefully. So Old South 2, and then over here, he's going to Old North 2. Alright, and at this point, I am going to go ahead and wrap this because we're at a good breaking point. We don't need another train just showing up and having to place that. That'll give us a few seconds to do that when I start up next time. As always, if you've enjoyed this and are enjoying the series, one more episode will be done with the 5-episode kind of mini-series here. Please drop a like if you haven't done that, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider that, and I will see you next time.